Chelsea have officially played the Premier League because where is the foul? Fulham should have been 1-0 up. Then Chelsea go on to score when you can clearly see the time is up. And then just to make things worse, Chelsea get a pen for this. But Fulham didn't get a pen for this. Chelsea have absolutely scammed this win. VAR, get rid of it.
What is up, guys? Chelsea just beat Fulham 2-0 at Stamford Bridge in a game that has fans absolutely fuming. Social media is blowing up, with many claiming Fulham were robbed by the officiating. The match started off pretty evenly, with both sides creating half chances, until Fulham thought they'd taken the lead with a brilliant counterattack, just for their goal to be ruled out after the referee spotted a foul on Chalobah during the build-up. And that call has sparked huge debate online. And not long after, Chelsea struck first with João Pedro putting the Blues ahead right at the end of first half stoppage time, leaving Fulham frustrated heading into the break. And to make things worse for Fulham, they conceded a rather controversial penalty to Chelsea at the start of the second half, which was brilliantly converted by Enzo Fernandez, as the game ended in a 2-0 victory for the Blues. And people all over the internet have been going berserk over the quality of the officiating, with people leaving comments like these all over Twitter and other social medias. And the feeling was pretty much the same on TikTok.
Awful decision. It's just not a foul at all. How have they disallowed this? It's only the first game of the Premier League match week, but another awful VAR decision has been given. It's ludicrous. How did Rob Jones look at this in real time and think, yeah, that's a foul? His words in the explanation were a careless challenge. Careless challenge. He didn't do it on purpose at all. I mean, seriously, where do they find these referees? As you can see, he gets to the ball first, he tries to roulette, and as he plants his foot, he stepped on Chalobah. But Chalobah is going to go through him. So this would be a foul to Fulham anyway, because he's gotten to the ball first. How have you given a foul on Chelsea's man? He spun him, and he's going to plant his foot anyway. Chalobah's just put his foot there. He didn't come 2 feet into Chalobah. He didn't foul Chalobah before getting the ball. I don't understand. How have you disallowed it? Obviously, I understand from this freeze frame, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all, but you need to play the video in real time. I get Chalobah gets stepped on and he falls to the ground, but he spun him anyway. He's not getting to the ball, Chalobah. And I feel sorry for the 18-year-old Josh King because it was a really good finish. But it's VAR decisions once again ruining matches like this. Fulham should be 1-0 up, and obviously the game is still playing. They still could go on and win this game, but it's an awful decision once again.
The game is well and truly gone. The game is gone. It's an absolute disgrace. Careless challenge. He's trying to turn football, the game that I loved, the game that I grew up on, is finished. If this is what's happening now, it's gone. Sorry.
2-0. 2-0. Brilliant game. No, it was a shocking first half. I don't know what that was. The lap's injured. I told you about Jackson. I said we should keep him in case we get injuries. But I digress. João Pedro. Insanity, bro. Insanity. 7 goals and assists in 6 matches. Are you Diego Costa reborn? Is that what this is right now? Estevan Willian, again, he is the truth. He is the truth. He is the man. He rides challenges. He can run around people like it's nobody's business. He's been nuts today as well. I've fallen in love. Enzo Fernandez had a stinky game, but he got 2 goals. He got a goal and an assist out of nothing, and he had a stinky performance. I think he needs to pattern up, or you're going to find very quickly Andre Santos is going to be starting, because he looked great when he came on. I'm a little bit worried about Gittins. I'm a little bit worried about him.
I'm a Chelsea fan, so I will never not celebrate when Chelsea wins, regardless of the manner that we do it in. But we've just put off the highs for the weekend. Goal from a set piece against the run of play. Second goal from a penalty that really just wasn't a penalty. Yeah, we've robbed one there still. Even got a case for this one. I personally thought this one was a foul. You can't step on someone's foot, accidental or not, take them out the game, and then it not be a foul. That doesn't make sense to me. For me, the issue with this one, it's not the João Pedro handball, because that's point blank range and it's booted onto his hand by Tete. So he's not controlled it with his hand. The issue is, what do you want Sessegnon to do in this position? He's point blank range. Chalobah has fired it in. He doesn't really make his body that much bigger. Why is that being given as a penalty? I'm also hearing that apparently Caicedo steps on Iwobi's foot in the box. I thought he won the ball cleanly, but I'm going to go re-watch that because I actually genuinely didn't see it. But nevertheless, regardless of whatever you think happened in that sequence, that penalty should not have been given. This guy here, thank you for your goal and your assist, but he needs to be dropped for some games. People came into my mentions last week saying that there's always something to say about Enzo Fernandez. This is why. That first half performance from him was the worst performance I've seen this season so far. He was the worst person on the pitch, and it wasn't even close. Leggy in defending, misplacing his passes, destroying transitions. It was everything that you don't want from your number 8. Some of my guys think it's down to fitness issues. I don't know how much I believe that, but I think we're all in agreement when I say he needs to stay on the bench. This brother was putting Calvin Bassey in a headlock. Every single time, just twisting and turning, spinning Calvin Bassey that he didn't even know where he was. And let's be frank, Bassey wanted none of it. He's so sharp when he's dribbling, and he will only get better. And again, it's another game where I say, I'll be honest, he should have left with the goal. That indecisiveness that he kind of has when it's time to shoot, maybe that's him adjusting to the speed, or he's overthinking it because he's in the Prem now. But it will come to him naturally, and we'll get those goals. I begged for this guy to not introduce me to a vibe that he cannot maintain. I'm all in now. He has no choice but to bang for the rest of the season. Playing in that 10 behind the striker, he is creating without having to use nice intricate passing. No. He's receiving the ball in the pocket, holding off 1-2 guys, beating them with his dribbling or his quick turning or whatever, and just quickly offloading it to 2 other runners. I think the long-term plan is to have him, Palmer and Esteval all play together. Palmer will still probably go in that 10, but let me tell you, when we can get all 3 of them on the pitch at the same time, and they can all do their quick interchanges, and we can have a nice fluid attack, we can destroy any low block. Tactically today, I think he got it wrong. Well, in the first half at least. The gaps between our defence and Caicedo and the rest of the team were appalling. Iwobi was finding himself in so much space and it was causing problems. It was like Chelsea players didn't know who's meant to pick him up. Gusto is going for the overlapping Sessegnon. Caicedo is trying to deal with like 2-3 guys at once because Enzo has pushed so high up the pitch. It was not a good tactical showing at all. Second half, that shut down. But I don't know how much credit I give to Maresca for that, because I also need to acknowledge that Fulham's game plan went completely out the window after that penalty, which wasn't a penalty. Yeah, this is not good. It looks worse as well because we've just sold Jackson. Trust me, the Jackson sale was defo justified. But now it looks a bit stupid. I said last week that I wanted us to show Fulham levels this week. We didn't show them levels, but we left with 3 points. I don't know how much rest these players are going to get over the international break, but they need it. When you watch them, you can see they are shattered. Also, VAR has been our best friend this season so far. Every single game we played so far has had a VAR decision disallowing an opponent goal. And frankly, it doesn't really matter if you think they're right or wrong right now. It's too much. Why do we need to keep being saved? And eventually, luck will stop going your way. We've got Brentford away after the international break, and anyone who's followed this page enough knows exactly how I feel about Brentford. Obviously, they've lost a lot of key players, and they're under new management now. But I still couldn't tell you how that Brentford game will go. Number 1, I have no clue who will actually be fit for that match. Number 2, I don't know what it is about Chelsea and Brentford, but they always turn up like they're prime Barca against us. But here's what I will always say. If you want to compete at the top, if you don't want to be in these top 4 scraps, I don't care how much Brentford turn up against you. You put them down. Let me know your thoughts on today's match in the comments. In my opinion, it was a complete robbery, but we always take the 3 points. 7 out of 9 going into international break. We're guaranteed to probably stay in the top 4. It's okay. But after international break, in my opinion, we need to do better. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments.
Now, personally, I'm not going to blame Chelsea. I actually thought they were the better side overall, but I do agree that some of those decisions could have been handled better. Then again, football wouldn't be football without a little controversy, to be honest. But let me know what y'all think about the game. Was Fulham robbed, or Chelsea deserved the 3 points? Comment down your thoughts. And as always, I'll see y'all on the next video.